Anyway, um, what I was saying, what I'm rambling about, it's I didn't I didn't really care if you wore makeup. It doesn't make a difference. I don't think you look any more beautiful. Like, you look the same to me, like literally. Like, I don't. It's like, imagine I went right now and got my hair. Well, I mean, I guess maybe to you it would make a difference. I was gonna say maybe if I got a good haircut and I dyed my hair a little bit, make it look cool. You know, maybe if I did that, it would look better on my face, right? And then you would think I look hot, you know. Sorry, I'm just crying because I know you don't love me like that. It's like sad. How can you love me like that? You don't even love yourself that way. You don't think you're pretty without the makeup? You don't think you're worth it if you don't dye your hair? You don't think you're worth it if you're not showing any skin? You don't even love yourself that way. How can you love me like that? I think it was a waste of time to put the makeup on and to take it off. I think it's bad. I know it's bad for your skin and it makes you get older faster. And also, whenever, listen, I like to kiss you all the time. You know? Like, you always fucking hold it against me. Like, I didn't want to make love to you or something. I wanted to make love to you all the time. All the time. You know, all the time. Not because I was squirrely, because I like being with you that way. Because I loved you, because you were my wife, because I wanted to have children with you, because I thought you loved me the same way I did. Because I thought you wanted to change the world, because I thought you were changing. I loved you. You know, I loved you so much. And I wanted to make love to you all the time, but I didn't want to get you pregnant. Not because I didn't want to have babies with you then and there. We weren't ready. We don't have enough money. We don't have, you know, we don't have to have a lot of money. I had to be able to work at least. Or are you going to be walking at Sonic all pregnant? You know, like the processing for the residency when they give it to me, it takes time. They don't give it to you in a day. It takes weeks and months. By the time I even get approved to even start applying for a job, after you qualify, you're gonna be 6 months pregnant. Or 7 months, or maybe even like already had the baby. You would have been pregnant the whole time working at Sonic. You know? You think I want you walking around all pregnant with your feet hurting? Because I know your feet always hurt. I know your feet hurt all the time. Your feet were gonna hurt more when you got pregnant because you put more weight. Women's feet, they hurt when they get pregnant. That's a fact. Everybody knows that. You know? The feet start hurting. And your little feet were gonna hurt, you know? And you're gonna be walking around the fucking Sonic brand. And it's just sad to me. Because I don't want you to be fucking doing that when you're pregnant. I want you to be home, sitting all comfortably, doing whatever you want, doing activities, playing with Madden all day. I wish I could be there with you all, but if I had to work all day so that you are at home just relaxing, enjoying your fat belly, I do it. I fucking do it any day of the week. I didn't want to get you pregnant because we weren't ready. We weren't ready to have a kid. We weren't ready. We weren't ready economically. We weren't ready. Like, we weren't going to enjoy it. It was going to be just a hassle. You come to me with your ups and downs. One day you're this thing. One thing you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's wrong to be showing chest and like to be showing cleavage is wrong. And like, you know, these guys, they're pigs and shit. And the next day you're talking to them. And the next day you're wearing cleavage. And the next day, you know, you're like, I don't fucking know, man. You're talking to them and like talking about like stupid shit on the phone. Being like one of those celebrity housewives, those real housewives, like shows on the TV with dumb girls like talking like, "Can you believe this? Like, oh my god, that's asparagus." You know. One day you're smart, and the next day you flip on me. You know. One day you say, "Oh, this person, this family member of mine is the worst thing in the planet." You know. And the next day you're best friends with them, and you're like taking pictures and going out with them and shit. I don't fucking know, man. You're doing all this shit. You know, they're your best friends. You text, you call, you ask them for advice. One day you're one thing, and the next thing you're another. Like, you go through this bipolar thing. And we talked about it, and you said it might be your, what do you call it? That thing, that gland that you have problems with. You said that it might be that. And I say it might be I think it's a whole bunch of other things. The reason you have two personalities. You know, I think it has to do with your brain and its health. And it has to do with your spirit and its health. So, I don't have any water. What I'm saying is, we weren't ready to have a baby. You know, so what? So you can walk out on me 3 months later and take my baby away to live with your mother? With that devil fucking shit? I needed you to get a little bit healthier. I needed some stability. Like, just some stability. I just needed to know you weren't going to leave again. I just needed to know you weren't going to go back to sexualizing yourself. I just needed to know. I just needed to know. We weren't ready. It's not because I didn't want to have your babies. We weren't ready. We weren't ready to have a baby. You know? It was just gonna be, if our life was fights and trouble, it was gonna be that and a crying kid and a crying baby. And then I was gonna feel even worse than I feel now, because I already had to feel bad that I lost you and Madden. I also had to feel bad that my daughter or son, like, that they're gonna turn up like you guys, like you, like Maria, they're gonna turn up like that. I also have to worry about them. We just weren't ready to have a baby yet. But I wanted to have a baby with you. I wanted you to fucking get healthy as soon as possible. Because I know we're pushing that age where we can't have babies anymore. And I know you already have problems because of your glands. You know, like, you have trouble actually getting pregnant. You have a lot of miscarriages. I know. So I wanted you to get healthy. I wanted you to get healthy so we can have a baby together before it's too late. It's not that I didn't want to make love to you, Branny. You know? I love the way you look all the time. Because you're you. Because I love you. I don't care how you look. I love you, Branny. I love you. And I thought you loved me too. And I wanted to have your babies. I wanted to do everything all over again, but with more money. I wanted to go to the park. I wanted to play. I wanted to play video games. I wanted to go to amusement parks. I wanted to teach my kids. I wanted to sit down and teach them the Bible. I wanted to make them accept certain people. I wanted to go out with them and catch cats and feed them, and dogs, and save them, and clean them, and take their wounds and treat them. I wanted to do everything with you guys. I wanted to make movies with y'all. I'm going to do another part.